You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. What a night it was for Kyren Lacy. Terrifying knee injury at the end of the first half. Elation at the end of the game, scoring the game winner. And you know by now, Kyren is an NIL partner with Duplessis. Duplessis Builders, Pools, Outdoor Kitchens, great partner of ours here as well. And part of the NIL deal Duplessis did with Kyren is they wrote it into their contract 4 interviews on our show here during the season. So we had a chance to visit with Kyren earlier in the year, and what better time than now after he had one of the most dramatic plays in the history of Tiger Stadium, a walk-off, which is where I started the conversation with Kyren a bit ago today, which was if that was, in fact, his first ever walk-off game-winning touchdown. Here's what he said. All right, man. Congrats, first and foremost, on the game-winning touchdown. Was that your first ever walk-off touchdown?
For football, yeah, but for basketball, I had a few.
Man, I can't even imagine in that moment. Hey, walk me through the play. So Ole Miss gets the field goal. You know y'all have to score a touchdown. What were the conversations on the sideline?
So when I started us kicking the field goal, I was like, yes. So I saw Odell. So I approached Odell. I'm like, man, I'm about to kill a game. I'm telling you. He was like, all right, bet, let's do it then. So then y'all saw the video when I said I want the one-on-one with 28, and then I scored. Man, it was just a crazy, man. That's something I'll never forget in my whole entire life. That was insane. That was insane.
So wait, on the sideline, so was the play call for you, or were you a different read in the progression?
No, it was called for me.
Oh, so you knew going on the field. So they told you on the sideline, hey, we're coming to you first down?
Yeah, man, Nessa had talked about it. We actually was talking about it before we even went into OT.
So wait, yeah.
So when they're about to kick the field goal, while the defense is on the field, we were discussing it. My guy, Paul Turner, he came up to me. He was like, bro, you got to win this one-on-one matchup against 28. And so I was like, bro, you trust me? He was like, hell yeah, I trust you. So I just went out there, and the rest was history.
Hey, what was the route? Because obviously it felt like maybe it was back shoulder. You stopped, came back. The DB fell down. The memes of the DB on his head are hilarious. But what was the route in that moment? Like, was it meant to be sort of a back shoulder underthrow like that?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I really wanted to be like a jump ball so where I could like just embarrass him. But I take that though.
I bet you would, man. Hey, so have you seen the memes and everything of the Ole Miss DB on his head and everything?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What in that moment? So you catch the ball, and you kind of like faked like you're going to throw it in the stands. Just folded your arms. Like what goes through your mind in that moment? Like a lot of people, I would assume, would just be, elation, jumping up and down, and you went really sort of like subtle with it.
Yeah, I was about to throw the ball in there, but I was thinking about a flag the whole time. Because Coach Kelly and those guys overemphasized not getting penalties. So I thought if I would have threw that ball, I thought I was going to get a flag or something. That's the only thing that was on my mind. Kyren, do not get a flag. Just don't get a flag. That's the only thing going through my mind.
I don't know, dude. As soon as that ball's caught, I think the game's over, dog. You probably could have chucked it and been all right. Now, Coach Kelly.
I know next time that ball gonna be somewhere way in the
All right, bet on that, man. Hey, Kyren Lacy's our guest. What makes that moment even more amazing is what happened at the end of the first half when you got hurt. And dude, everybody looked at that play and we all thought the same thing. What happened? What did you feel?
I ain't gonna lie. when I went up for the ball, I don't even know how my knee even did that. Like, I just went up in the ball for the air because the only thing that was on my mind was catching that ball, and I was about to catch it. But then somehow, I don't know how my knee just went back. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was over with. So I was like, bro, if I let this thing get stiff, I'm not gonna be able to play. So I'm like, let me move it. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving it. Because at this time we was down. So I'm like, there's no way I'm getting out of this game. But like when I got hurt, it was crazy because it was like my whole life paused. Like it just paused. Like I just felt the pause. So I'm like, bro, this can't be happening right now. So I just started moving it. So I'm like, as long as I can keep moving it, I'm gonna be straight. So they picked me up and stuff. So they were trying to get me to go in the tent. I'm like, no, I'm going right back in. So I told them like just put some icy hot on there and like just put a band around it. I'm going right back out. So that's the only thing I was on my mind, just get back on that field and compete at a higher level. Because we was down at that point. I'm like, there's no way I'm getting out this game. So I just kept telling myself, man, you're different. You're a killer. Just go out there. It's all right. Everybody hurting. So just separate yourself. This is when you separate yourself. Everybody hurting. This is when you be different. This is when you make your money at. That was the only thing that was going through my mind at that time and being there for my teammates. So that was the only thing that was going through my mind. I'm like, man, it could have been worse, but God blessed me to still be able to play. So it's a blessing.
When you were laying on the field, man, like you were grabbing your knee, and we all saw the hyperextension. What did it feel like? I mean, did some people they'll say like I heard a pop or I felt something move. Like what did it? Like you felt it?
I felt it. I felt it go all the way back. Like I felt it. I didn't feel like a pop or nothing, but like I felt it. Like my life paused. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like everything just stopped. So that's when I started moving, and I'm like, "This is not happening." No, but no, I didn't feel like a pop or nothing, but I felt it like go all the way back. Like my knee, it was just nasty. It was nasty.
Did they? So I guess they diagnosed you with a hyperextension. I mean, I would assume you're good for this week. I mean, hell, you played the rest of the game.
I'm good to go.
Good, man. Kyren Lacy's with us, courtesy of our friends at Duplessis Builders, great partner of ours here in AFR with Kyren as well. Man, I'd imagine after a game like that, it's hard to turn the page. Like you went through this 2 years ago, the upset over Bama, stormed the field. A week later, y'all got to go to Arkansas. Well, here you are again. You upset Ole Miss, stormed the field. Now y'all got to go to Arkansas. Why? What has the focus been like this week with the team?
Next game is Arkansas. So we had our celebrations with the Ole Miss game. We got all of that out of our system. We just been focusing on Arkansas because we know it's going to be a great game, a great atmosphere. So we just got to go in there with the right mindset and go in there and get it done.
Why is it so tough to play Arkansas, even when they're not as talented as LSU? They always seem to play tough.
I really think it's because every time we play Arkansas, we play them after a good game. So, like, I think last year when we played them, it was after the Bama game. And now this time we playing them after the Ole Miss game. So, and you know everybody's going to play LSU different because we're different. Everybody coming at us with their best. So we just got to be prepared mentally to go in there for a dogfight regardless. Come out with a W.
Hey, do you prefer to play road games at night or during the day?
During the day. I'd rather the day.
Why?
It's just different. First off, I'd rather get home back early than being on that flight all night. But I just like the daytime games, man, because being at a different school in the daytime is like the atmosphere is different. But to me, it really doesn't matter. Night game, day game, it doesn't matter. But if we're going away, I'd rather the daytime game.
Yeah, it's interesting because, you all play so many night games at home. It feels like you have your game day routine, so you may prefer it, on the road to just stay in that game day routine. But it does make sense, with how the atmosphere may be. Hey, I got one more thing for you. The defense was great on Saturday, and obviously last year against Ole Miss, it was just it was one of the roughest games we'd ever seen for an LSU defense. What's it like playing offensively this year, where you have a defense that's out there getting stops, where a year ago that wasn't always the case. Probably where you felt like you had to go score every possession.
Yeah, man. What Coach Kelly overemphasized, complementary football. So we got to work off of each other. So if defense get a stop, we got to go score. So if we score, defense got to get stopped. It's just playing complementary football. So, man, it's just great when you got a great defense and a great offense at the same time. Because once we all put it together, because we still didn't put a full game together, but once we all put it together, nobody's going to stop us in the country. So we still feeling our way out mid-season. So I feel like going forward, we're just going to be playing complementary football, going off each other, feeding off each other energy. That's the biggest thing, because last year we weren't doing that. I feel like we do a great job of that this year. Offense going for the defense going for the offense, and like really being into the game. So I feel like that's what separates us from last year.
Kyren Lacy, LSU receiver, Tigers and Razorbacks, Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Hey, man, I would love to see another walk-off touchdown, but quite honestly, I'd rather you just go blow everybody out so we don't have to see that in overtime.
Right.
Hey, man, good luck Saturday. We appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.